They say love is blind. But in my case, love wasn't just blind. It was deaf, dumb, and incredibly stupid. My name is David, and for 7 years, I was the perfect husband. I cooked, I cleaned, and I worked double shifts so my wife, Vanessa, could chase her dream of being a high-powered marketing executive. I wore thrift store clothes so she could wear Prada. I drove a dented Toyota so she could drive a Mercedes. I thought we were a team building a future. I didn't know that to her, I wasn't a teammate. I was just a stepping stone. And on our 7th anniversary, she decided she didn't need the stone anymore. Narrator. It was 7 p.m. I had made her favorite, risotto with truffle oil. I had bought a small diamond necklace. It took me 6 months to save for it. When Vanessa walked in, she didn't look at the food. She didn't look at the flowers. She looked at me like I was a stain on her new, white carpet. David. Happy anniversary, Van. I made. Vanessa. Stop. Don't embarrass yourself, David. Narrator. She threw a manila envelope on the table. It slid right through the candle wax, ruining the tablecloth. David. What is this? Vanessa. It's your freedom. And mine. Mostly mine. Narrator. I opened it. Petition for dissolution of marriage. Divorce papers. Citing irreconcilable differences. My hand started shaking. I looked up at her, expecting a joke, or maybe a crisis. Instead, I saw a smirk. David. Van, why? Is this about the promotion? We can go to counseling. I can work more hours if you need money. Vanessa. Money? Oh, David. You are so pitifully small. This isn't about money. Well, it is, but not the way you think. Look at you. You smell like sawdust and cheap cologne. Next week, I'm being named senior partner at Apex Global. Do you know what the partners look like? Do you know what their husbands look like? David. They look like people. Vanessa. They look like power. You look like help. You're an anchor, David. And I'm done dragging you along the bottom of the ocean. I need someone who matches my altitude. Narrator. Before I could speak, a car honked outside. Not just any car. The distinct, arrogant horn of a McLaren. Vanessa checked her phone and smiled. A smile I used to think was just for me. Vanessa. That's Gavin. My boss. Or my future, I suppose. He's waiting. You need to leave. David. Leave? This is my house. I bought this house before we met. Vanessa. Actually, read page 14 of the document. The restraining order. I filed it this morning. You have a temper, David. I told the judge I felt threatened by your erratic behavior lately. The police are on their way to escort you out. You have 5 minutes to grab your things. Narrator. I stood there frozen. I had never raised my voice at her in 7 years. But she had played the system perfectly. I looked out the window. I saw Gavin leaning against his silver McLaren, texting. The rage didn't hit me then. The sadness didn't hit me either. What hit me was a cold, hard realization. She didn't just want to leave me. She wanted to erase me. Narrator. I grabbed my laptop. I grabbed my grandfather's watch. And I grabbed the necklace I bought her. As I walked out into the rain, the police cruiser pulled up. Vanessa stood on the porch, Gavin's arm around her waist, watching me get frisked like a criminal in my own driveway. Gavin shouted something. Gavin. Don't worry, buddy. I'll take good care of the bed. Narrator. I didn't say a word. I got in my beat-up Toyota and drove away. They thought they had one. They thought they had crushed a bug. But Vanessa forgot one thing. She forgot that before I met her, before I decided to live a simple life, I wasn't just David the architect. I was David Sterling, the man who wrote the code that Apex Global runs on. She didn't know that while she was climbing the ladder, I owned the building.